Hello guys, gals, and non-binary pals, and welcome to Dappist ASMR. Today, I have a thrift haul and a very, very, very small Hobby Lobby haul. I probably won't even be the title. A couple days ago, we were trying to see, if I could drive to work, because I work pretty far away. So, we just took a trip. And then my mother left we took a trip to Hobby Lobby, thrift shop, and a Goodwill. And my mom left the lights on in Hobby Lobby, and we weren't even in there that long. We were probably in there for 10-15 minutes. Car died. It took over an hour, and the insurance we have roadside, and the insurance, I guess our ID number is wrong. So they couldn't find us. We spent over an hour on the phone trying to get it figured out. By that time, my uncle had come with a pair of jumper cables, and we managed to get home. But, yeah. It was a crazy night last night. It was just kind of insane. But it's okay. We're home now. We're safe. That's what matters. But we went to see some lights and stuff, too. Now, this is my Hobby Lobby bag. It's kind of airy. And I only spent 43 cents because their fall stuff was 90% off. About this. And what I was hoping, and what I'm very happy by, is you could see through it. That was my hope. So I could either put it up on a stand, and it looks like what you're looking through is a tunnel, or I can do it my sister said it's called a hagstone. It's just a cute pumpkin, and I don't like that name, so we're gonna name it something else. You can do this, and then I can add cool effects in the background. So yeah, it was normally $4, but 90% off. I paid 40 cents for it, and with tax it was 43. But yeah. Ooh, yeah, I love that effect, and that's what I was hoping for. Very happy with it. But yeah. Just a stone pumpkin. Everything else was pretty destroyed, but I kind of figured because Christmas and fall is so over. I did go to Goodwill, and I don't like shopping at Goodwill. I just don't I don't know if it's because I live so close to a big city, a major city. But you can let me know if your Goodwill is almost retail pricing. A shirt ranges from $5 to $15, with the average pricing being about $9. Board games ranging from about $6 to $15, with the average price being about $10, even if it's not complete. Mugs are $3 each. Just Christmas ones, they have an entire aisle of them. They're oh, mugs $3. And it's yeah, that's a little expensive. At least in my mind, it's for something used, and maybe because I'm so spoiled because of my normal thrift shopping, I'm a little spoiled. And then there's two thrift shops I like going to. One of them goes to support autistic people, but they're 45 minutes away. And then my local one goes to provide coats, jackets, and hats for the region. They go into the schools and make sure everyone has a hat, glove, coat, things like that, and they provide them. And they have the store open the entire year just for this season, because we haven't had that crazy of a winter. It's been cold, but it hasn't been crazy. Anyway, the first thing I spent $6.69, but my mother gave me 50 cents and my sister gave me $1 because we split a bag of books, and books are $2 for a full bag. This isn't that bag, this is this bag. And so we kind of figured out how many books each person by thickness, and then we decided how to divvy it up, and then we filled it with more books because we still had quite a bit of space, but those are for a different purpose, and I'll explain that in a bit. But the first thing I got was this random bag of junk. And I didn't pay for this, my sister did. It had a patch with like a tiger in it. She took that out, and she only paid 50 cents, by the way. It was labeled as $1, but it was half off, so it's 50 cents. And my mother took out a little tiny bag of googly eyes, and then I just took the rest of the bag. I don't know what I'll do with that. There's a measuring device. I like that it's metal, honestly. Because for medieval roleplays, if it's metal, like, maybe not. Maybe more like a sci-fi roleplay. Doing sci-fi peeking. Here. I got that. And I got 4 clothespins. I got 4 clothespins. These will be great for crafts. So I figured I can use them for free. I was like, yeah, I'll take them off you. I got balloons. Now, I'll never use these balloons, honestly. Oh, it's happy birthday. Happy birthday. But you can use these for, like, doll clothes. So I'll probably take them to the daycare. And I'll show, I need to show a video on how to make clothes. Yeah. Eventually I'll do that. But yeah, you can make clothes pretty easily with this. So it was like 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 yellow and 1 red. You can make doll clothes so easy out of these. You gotta be careful though. Most of the kids are pretty little, so you gotta do it with the older kids. And it's harder for them to take these off. Which you're like, why would you want that? Because once they take the clothes off, they never put them back on, and then you're stuck with 1,000 naked Barbies. So you do something that's a bit harder to take off. Oh, extra clothespin. Then it had a bottle opener. It says be tenacious, and then it's got this dude. Be tenacious. I hope that's right for you guys. Probably will be. And then I got a flashlight, which is missing the battery. Haha, follow the non-existent light. So this will be good if I can find the mystery battery for it. But yeah, it's an empty battery. Empty battery. The last thing, which is like the real reason it's like, yeah, I'll definitely take that, is inside. I think they're actually strips. Interesting. The rainbow, I think, because the inside, you can see how they're ripped apart. I think these rip apart to like the different colors. And I think you can use it, and it goes again. I think you can use it to like page borders or whatever. I think. I have no idea what use it for. I was kind of hoping it was one solid piece. But it probably has more use if you can tear it apart. And then got that for free. So I only spent $5.39, and my goal was only to spend $5. So I think I didn't go too bad over. Okay. The first thing got was this Santa Claus. He was only $1, but he's like one of those polymer clay ones. It does say made in China, but look at how happy he looks. Now, I was going to give this as part of like a Secret Santa exchange for work, which the day I get back to work is the day before the party, so they're like, yeah, you should still come. So I was like, okay. But I already found my stuff for it, so I was like, this is okay. I was going to use it as tuck-in, but I've already found a cute tuck-in, so it's okay. It's okay. Look at him. Here comes Santa Claus. Right into this bag. What does this bag say? Thank you for shopping with us. They use 90% of their bags are either donated or, like, if you donate your stuff in a bag, they'll actually reuse the bags too. So like some of them get folded up into a box by the book, some of them just get used for normal things, if they're not torn apart, I imagine, because I've never seen one that's like perfect. I'm currently removing the staples because the last time I did this, I stabbed myself and then bled off camera for 20 minutes. So, oh, there's like 6 staples. But yeah, they reuse a lot of the bags. I think the one thing they really don't reuse is probably the plastic bags. But like all the plastic bags have a like paper that's folded over on top and it's laminated and it says like bag of toys, miscellaneous, and then they fold it over and then they staple it. But then when you get in line, they rip it off so they can reuse it. So that's why there's just random staples. So I wasn't exactly sure what this is. Like, there's some animals that look like from 3 different brands, and some random houses. And my question was, because this is Animal Jam. Interesting. Okay. But does the house open? Because it looks like the house opens. How does the house open? Aha! That is how the house opens. So you got a little cabin. Ah, nothing. Is there like a way to do this easier? Does this one just come off? No. Yeah, glue. And the 4th house is just a orange one, and there's nothing in it. And then it has 4 little toys, and I don't think any of them are Animal Jams. But you have these little figures. Yeah, I got it because I like the little houses. But these figures are kind of weird. Then it has a Hatchimal. And then it has a little pet shop bear. Bear and like a pony. Bear and a pony, a bear and a pony, bear and a pony. And then, the next thing I got was this sweater. I'm not going to do a try on because it smells like not great. But it is another Christmas sweater. Or vest. It's a Christmas vest, sorry. And it is it was $1. It was 50% off all non-clothes that were over $1. And all clothes were either $1 or 50 cents. So cheap. And then you go to Goodwill and it's like, they also get their product from the same way, but their shirts are like $5 to $15, and then you go literally down the street and it's like 50 cents to $1. Take it or leave it. It's like, I'll take it. But yeah, this place is always so crazy busy too. But their clothes are always 50 cents to $1. Like, it's never not. So. I got another bag of toys because I'm really sick. Oh, I'm wearing a bunny outfit, and you're probably wondering, hey, it's like before Christmas and you're wearing a bunny outfit. Why? If you're saying that you've never watched The Christmas Story, it is a movie, and in there's a pink. This is like a Christmas outfit. It really is. And the movie it's based off of and where it's filmed off of is about a half hour or so away from where I live. And I was meaning to go up there. But it just didn't happen. So I got this guy, and he's Ratcliffe, I think. Pocahontas. And I'm looking at everybody trying to decide what order I should do that. Now, I got this character. And it says it's a Disney character. But I don't know who she is. She looks cool though. Yeah, I have no idea who that is. You've got Bo Peep, like a modernized Bo Peep from the newer movies. A Beast. And, you know, the childlike Beast. Actually, I'm taking this straight to work. Like all the figures, I'll probably keep because I'm 6, but this whole bag was 50 cents, by the way. But we actually have the set, but they've lost all the people. Like, we have probably, like, in my room alone, like 60 play sets. But we have probably, like, 30 little characters, period, over the entire time I've been there. And they always lose them so quickly, or someone takes them. So I'll be taking this to work, and so that our princess set will actually make noises. Because if this is from the set I think it is, when you put it into the holes, they make noises based on the character. So like Belle used to sing the different Belle songs, Cinderella used to sing or talk to you, Jasmine used to do it. So it'll be interesting to see if he does it. Speaking of Cinderella, here is a fairy godmother with her wand broken off, but still very cute. Very cute. Then here's a very, you know, Flynn Rider with hair dye. I feel like he would dye his hair, you know, I feel like he would. Here's a Flynn Rider with hair dye. And here's another one of these characters from my last haul. I got one. Now I got another. So, eventually, I would like to turn these into... First I was thinking like a D&D for like statues when you enter a room. But I think it would almost be more fun to do it like Fallout style. And make them key passes. I don't know. I'll decide that later. So, yeah. Then I got... Just trying to grab her in the bag. I got these for 50 cents. You can keep that. But they have notebooks in them, and I wasn't really sure. But like, look at that. That looks like an awesome notebook. It has a wraparound. Oh, okay, and then it's just white paper on the inside. So that looked really cool. It's obviously homemade, but I thought it was very pretty. It would make a great, like, travel journal. I'd probably honestly ship it to someone. Oh, okay, that is just the string. I thought it was dirty. But I thought that would make a great pen pal tuck-in. And this bag was 50 cents as well. I thought it'd make a great pen pal tuck-in. Actually, all of these probably will. There's another one that someone has made. I'm pretty sure someone has made it. Oh, okay, yeah, someone definitely made this. But look, the paper goes out this way, and then you fold it back in. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. This one, okay, is a normal white notebook, but you untie it. And this person's bow is so perfect. I'm not untying it because I'll never be able to retie it perfectly. Someone made these. This is like a... Yeah, someone made these. All of these. This one goes through like a normal like file filter tag, and on the inside is also white paper. These would be so cute as junk journals. I love these. And then this one, it looks like it'll be another normal journal, but it also has a pretty cool bow. So yeah, for 50 cents, I got 4 really cute, and I think these are handmade, 5 really cute tuck-ins for journals. I'll probably keep like 1 or 2, but it's like for 50 cents, that's great. That's just great. Okay, yeah. So I got these bag. This bag is full of squishy stuff. Squishy stuff, and it costed 50 cents. 50 cents for a bag of squish. Honestly, a great deal if you ask me. 50 cents for a bag of squish. Let's see the squish. Yeah, it looks like everything in here squishes. Except for whatever that one piece of plastic is. What is it? Aha. So our first thing is definitely not squish, but it is a standard Lego. Just a normal Lego. Which honestly is great. I'll just throw it in with my other Legos. Not the best, no. Love that sound. It's Dolphin. A dolphin. Dolphin. A dolphin. You see, it's like a very disformed dolphin. Next thing on our bag of squish. This looks like Sky from Paw Patrol. But if you look, there's like a little dot of pink here. So I bet someone took off her helmet. Her helmet fell off. Her helmet fell off, and now she is shad. These all have a cigarette-y smell to them. This is a narwhal. Narwhal swimming in the ocean, crossing the ocean. There is a squishy unicorn. There is a fling unicorn. Here is a, I think it's a whale. It's just like got some really weird cut lines, but it's got a suction cup. And then we have a lizard. Okay, the next door definitely set. We got a wolf man and a Frankenstein. I'm afraid of shooting him off, but very nice. We got another narwhal, but this one is like that unicorn that goes boom. Narwhal swimming in the ocean, causing a commotion. This is that dragon from MLB. I've never seen the show. I used to love MLB as a kid. Like, and then when I saw the new version, when they released it, like, 15 years ago, I was like, ew, why do they look so weird? But, you know, I think to each their own. It's very artistic. I don't know, the dragon's kind of cute, though. Maybe just because I love dragons. Next is that octopus from Finding Dory. these paints. I don't know if these are like normal watercolor or child watercolor. But yeah. We have this little block of paints. And we have these paints. And we have these paints. This looks like it was part of a kit. Because it's got just more white paint. Or maybe that's glue. Maybe it's glue. And like 4 colors of paint and a paintbrush. And then we got these paints. And then we got an MLP, which was squished between them. I didn't even know who there was. But it's got like 1 sticker and a book to color and 2 crayons. That'll probably. Now the last 2 things that I got that are not part of the book bag are these. This one was only a quarter. It's very thick. It's very thick. It's probably like a 2-inch or 2.5 inch. But it's got the 2 pockets. And the 3 rings. And the other one I got was 50 cents. I know. Oh, it's crying. This one has the 2 pouches on the outside. But it also came with, because you know, they have to make it worth your quarter. It came with a folder with 2 more pockets plus. You have the pockets here. Plus you have the pockets there. It came with this really cute folder. It also came with all these. Like, and I feel like there's like 2 or 3 brands of them here. And then the back pocket. So for 50 cents, you get one that has these, a folder, and a bunch of sheet protectors. So I was like, yes. And my plan for those is I'm going to make maybe even pin and button books. And one will be the ones I keep here. And one will be for trading. And then I want to make a button board to take to conventions that I can leave at like Artist Alley or something. And just leave it and let people freely change buttons, trade buttons. So I'm thinking like, we've been discussing, we're either going to do PVC pipe with fabric over it, or we're going to get one of those folding poster boards and like drape a piece of fabric so that it'll all fold in and be easier for travel. But we'll see. But yeah, we're going to put buttons. We also just got a button maker, which I was about to tell you about that anyway. We just bought a 1-inch button maker for the family and like 1,000 button pieces for like this project we're going to work on that's secretive and I can't tell you about it. But we were discussing and we're going to get a extra 1,000 piece buttons. I'm so excited because we're like splitting the cost between the 3 of us. So each of us is going to get 333 buttons. And I'm excited. So I'm going to have a pin trading board with those. And my extensive button collections, which need to be organized. They're just in boxes everywhere. Yeah, I need to organize them so. But that is beside the point. So, I'm gonna go back to soft talking because whispering is hurting my throat. Okay, so bag of books. Now, our original bag has broken inside of the outer bag. Not that matters, because it seems like the bag they put it in can fit so much more. But you see, you get an entire bag of books, as much books as you can fit inside of it, for $2. The book room's really small though. Like the size of a walk-in closet, I would say, is the book room. And the rest of the place is probably the size of the average bedroom. Like, it's a really small place. But it's always crazy busy. Everyone's always buying things because it's so cheap. And they're always, like, they always say they have a room 3 times the size of their storeroom for sorting. And it's always overflowing. So I feel like things are constantly being shipped out. So you could go in and then go in the next day and it's completely different stock. It's so awesome. But I only try to go once a week because my house would be full of junk so quickly. Okay. So my family, what we did was we each got the books we wanted, and then we filled it up with books that we can easily tear apart to make buttons for our project. We all wanted like cute animal photos for that. So anyway, the first book is The Complete Encyclopedia of Stitchery by Mildred Grazer. Beautiful noises. This is my sister's. It's now a fun game of pulling out a book and deciding whose it belongs to. Teddy bears, the little book of teddy bears. It's got some ripped out pages that we noticed, so we're kind of excited to actually have it. But this book is definitely for the buttons. The buttons. Love, the virtue of love. This one, I think, is also for the buttons. But yeah, you can like have a cute puppy dog, a cute bunny rabbit, a beautiful fairy, and just make really cute buttons. The virtue of friendship. I am a T-Rex dinosaur book. I don't know if we'll make buttons out of this. All the images seem too big. But we really like dinosaurs anyway. So I think she was going to take this for if there's ever a dinosaur themed convention to make a basket. Oh, here's another book on dinosaurs. I know there's a book on dinosaurs in here that I was going to take to work. But yeah. More dinosaurs. Then we have The Real Thief. Oh, and there's lots of little pictures. And even the pages we don't use, I will use for, part of pages will be used for like pen paling and that. Like I always can just use the wording as part of like a decoration. Home of Alarms. This one was also for a secret project, so it's not going to be torn up. It's for something else. The Perfect Cat, an anthology. I think the perfect cat is whatever cat you own. Whatever. Yeah, it's just like the pictures. We thought the faces are small enough to use. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Again, some really nice images. My Dream Catcher. This is actually my book, and it's literally just like a 1-month dream journal. Yeah, like, though I don't know if it'll be long enough because I have such intensely long dreams. Also, it's funny to me that this book only has one picture drawn in, and it says Meatball Head. And it shows someone looks sad, and then it says me. That's me, apparently, saying Meatball Head. So that's very interesting. But the rest of the book looks empty, and it's supposed to like analysis to explain your dreams, and then a month of dream journaling. So I thought that'd be real fun to try. Paddington Bear for buttons. I see the book that escaped. This book. This book is for my sister again. Like, she got the 2 thick books, which is why she gave it all, and the rest of us gave 50 cents. Because out of the books that were like for personal, she was like, I want this book. And her book is just birds. Do you see how perfect these can be used to make buttons? So she's going to make a bunch of buttons of birds. And you're like, why would you make a bunch of buttons of birds? Because she's a butt and she wants to be able to give people the bird. Literally. So she got this book. Another really small book for buttons. Waiting for Spring book for buttons. Picture puzzles. This is for me. The book I have. I had more books, but all my books were thin. So Seeing is believing most of the time, but optical illusions play physical tricks. Stare at the intersections where the light lines cross, gray dots will appear. These are after images. Stare at one dot and it will disappear. The dots around it will look darker. I don't know if that will work. Sorta. But yeah, they're just a book of different picture images. Like this one. They're the same image, but just opposite colors. So it can either be a face or the cup. Nice. I like books like that, so that's one of mine. Little Bob's Little Book, The Extraordinary Life of the Most Amazing Cat on the Planet. Okay, this is my book. I don't know why I insisted this was my book, but it's just got a bunch of really weird pictures of the same cat. And I was like, I'm gonna read it, and if it's absolutely terrible, I can always use it for penpal pictures because the pictures are too big for buttons. But yeah, really nice sturdy book too. This was $16 originally. That's the one thing I don't get. Like, these books are just pictures and 2 words on each page. But maybe it's like a famous cat and I just don't understand that. This is another one of my books. This is actually going to be for next year, for around Halloween. I thought it'd be fun to read that for one of the days. But it's a haunted Halloween book. Something just flew my eyes off that book. Another one of my books. Fossil Hunter, dig into the wild history of ancient animals. And it is a very thin, small book about fossils. So I thought for a terrible accent, that mini-series, that's not really a mini-series because it's probably going to become one of my not main series, but it's going to have like this weird overarching storyline. I don't know why Terry has become, not really Terry, she's like a side character to like a secret, I guess, project for this channel. That should be interesting. This is for a mini-series that's going to happen on my channel. The Spy Handbook, because apparently I'm doing a spy theme. This book is actually going to be one I'm taking to work. My kids absolutely love the series. How do dinosaurs learn to read? I have a bunch of these. I actually prefer when they're board books, like every page is a hard book, but they're a bit shorter than the original ones. But I love that book. I always get this book when I see it. I love this book. I love this book. Oh, I love this book. A Bad Case of the Stripes. This book has so many wonderful images, not just for penpal, well, for penpal, yeah. But like, they're just so colorful and wonderful. My favorite one is this one. Look at that. If you've never read this book, it's a great book in general, but I already have like 3 copies at work. And I see these books everywhere at thrift shops. So I always pick them up. And the last book is my mother's book, because you notice there was no mother's book. This is my mother's book. Star Wars, The Force Awakens, the visual dictionary. My mother is obsessed with this man. That's her favorite. Yeah. So that was her book, which is a pretty hefty sized book, but my books were a little bit thicker than hers, but not as thick as the 2 ones my sister got. Okay. That was all I got at the thrift shop. I hope you enjoyed. So I think that total, I spent like under $6 for everything you've seen. But my mother spent 50 cents for what you've seen, and my sister spent $1. So it was like $7.50 for all of this stuff, all of it. So that was fun. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you have a wonderful Merry Christmas. I know we're getting so close to Christmas. I hope that you have a wonderful, amazing Christmas and New Year's, and I hope to see you again real soon. Bye! Love you, bye!